Welcome to Soccer Gaming, where all Soccers can game. If you are not already a part of the community, then hit the red subscribe button to become a part of Soccer Nation. To go over last week's recap, we have a few things to cover if you have not watched that episode. If you have watched the episode, thank you so much for the support. But we created a starting pitcher named Rollie Maverick. He is a starting pitcher, and we decided to go with a flamethrower. We decided to give him a very, very high velocity for most of his pitches. I also gave him the regular fastball, which is running 96-ish right now, but we also gave him a sinker that I think will really, really help in his development, help with ground balls and the double plays and just the extra outs. By being able to throw a sinker is a great thing. Also, it's a great strikeout pitch up high and inside, so great pitch arsenal so far. And then we went ahead and played two of our games. Right now we're in the international because we did pick Canada to be our country of origin. And to finish the episode off, we got a call from our head coach saying, hey, get ready for the draft. So in this episode, we will be doing the draft. We'll be finding out who we're going to play for, who we're going to take our career to, whether we stay there or not. But we'll find out who we got drafted and where we got drafted. So stick around.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
So we got a call from our head coach, who hasn't been our advisor so far, just kind of deciding what we want to do, whether or not we want to go, to college, whether or not we want to go to pro, that type of thing. And we're kind of figuring out where we're going to be drafted, where we're going to be selected, and the draft is coming up right now.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Shea Tovar, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Mike Lyle, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select the starting pitcher from the International region.
So we were selected 15th round, third pick to the Miami Marlins. They do have the AAA affiliate of Wichita Wind Surge, and then Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp is their AA affiliate, which we will start in the AA if we decide we want to stay and play for the Marlins. We do also have the choice to go to high school or not, and that'll be a choice that we got to think about and decide what we want to do. It's round 15, but we are also 18 years of age, so now would be a great time to start our major league career. The Miami Marlins is going to be an up-and-coming organization, and I think we could do a lot with what we have.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB Draft, this player's wait is finally over.
So we were selected. Now we got to decide how we want to talk to people, how we want to do things. And the big thing for us is the captain. So we're going to select the captain, and heart and soul will be our two upgrades right now. And then later we'll worry about the other thing. But right now, captain and heart and soul is what we want to do. Again, we can go to college, but I'm just feeling like at 18 years of age, going to college isn't going to get us drafted any better necessarily, and then we kind of waste a whole year, and I feel like we would improve better in the AA and in AAA.
Is a major milestone. New draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
So you heard it from him. We may never make it to the big leagues, but right now we're just looking at the skill tree, because the skill tree is going to be a big part of what we do on the field. A lot of these skill trees help you in different ways, so we need to find what we think is going to be the best for us. Obviously, the captain, there's a few upgrades that are really, really good, like the precision. There's also Maverick has Lone Wolf, which I really like, but we're really trying to push that heart and soul because of the later on unlockables, which you'll see later, are really, really good. The captain unlockables are really good as well, so that's kind of why we're pushing those two first, trying to get them as high as possible before we worry about the Maverick or the Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod, would be good, but to have the lightning rod and like heart and soul are exact opposites. So it's one of those things like you never really know what to pick, but you kind of have to keep them the same. So we're going to start our very first game. We are a top 50 prospect, I believe. We have an A potential 53 overall, and the Jumbo Shrimp, which is us, are going to play the Braves. We're both 2-2. So right now I'm the 5th starter, and because I'm in the National League, I get to hit. So you may be able to see some hitting from our pitcher in high school. He was really, really good, really athletic, so I'm sure he can hit too.
He's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good
First batter up. We got our active Perts ready. Here comes the pitch. Beautiful strike. 1-2 count. Rollie trying to get the strikeout here. Trying to set the batter up. And it's going to get the strike on the inside corner. Easy strikeout for his first ever strikeout. And that's going to be gone. We did not get it where we wanted to. Over the middle of the plate too much. And we're going to pay for it. Giving up a 2-run home run. So not a good start right now. In the first inning, already giving out 2 runs. But a curve there is going to help us with the strikeout. And we retire the side, ready for the second inning. On the top of the second, guy on first. Our first at bat ever. We're going to hit it. But it's not going to be enough. The shortstop grabs it. Throws it to second, and then retires the inning. Bottom of the second, starting off a ball inside. We got it inside enough. Yes, we did. Able to run it down. So beautiful pitch on the inside, just enough to jam the batter. Not able to get enough power on it. 3-1 count. A ball outside, so our first walk. The control is not there yet, and that's something we got to build on. But we are going to get a double play here that will definitely help, and that's exactly why I added the sinker, is it gives a lot of double plays. That one was from the curveball, but the sinker allows a lot of ground outs. Another walk. So the pitching not really great right now. We're going to give up a hit here as well. So first and second in the bottom of the third, we need to keep our pitch count down. And we need not to give free walks and free hits. This one barely missed by the second baseman, so that's going to be a base hit. All the runners stop, so the bases are juiced. 1 out, bottom of the third. Coming out to talk to me. Hopefully we can figure out what is going on, if we can fix it, if it's a mechanical issue or what's going on. So here we go, 1 out, pitch is in, and he is going to get the catch, but it will score 1 for sure. But luckily it was not a grand slam. It was not a well-placed ball, and luckily we did not give up the home run. And it gets through the first baseman. Not the first baseman's fault. He tried for it, could not get it. The pitching control is just not there right now. Bottom of the third. Still needing 1 more out to try to get out of this bad third inning. And we'll get it with the high fastball, high and inside strikeout for him. Going on to the fourth. Another hit, and we are struggling giving up the hits. Keep in mind, I do have this on, I believe, the second from highest difficulty right now, because if I stroke everyone out, it would not be fun. It would not be fun to bat if my batting wasn't hard. So everything is the second from highest difficulty. I can't think of what it's called right now, but obviously it is definitely a problem right now in Double-A. Beautiful pitch, set him up for the curveball, and that's going to set him down. So setting up the curveball for the strikeout. Strikeout pitches will probably be our fastball and curve right now. I do want to add some other pitches later, and you'll see that later on. We add a couple pitches to help our repertoire out, so it's not just a 3-pitch repertoire. And we do actually get the win, and so Maverick gets his first win. It did not pitch well at all, but was enough to get the win. Obviously, stuff we got to work on. We got to work on getting more control over pitches, all of our pitches. None of our pitches are really anything that we can't control. We do have the quote-unquote stuff, but we definitely need to work on control if we want to make it to the next level in AAA and possibly make it to the majors. So as you can see here, kind of what we did the first and third innings, we did not do very well, but our ball to strike ratio is pretty spot on. I think it's about 73%, but that's something that we need to work on in the future. And then right here you see what we increased on and how we did increasing our players overall. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that red subscribe button. I will continue to bring these out probably once a week. I'm going to try to give you plenty of MLB 20 content. Also going to send you some out of the park baseball content as well. So make sure you guys stick around. If you like it, please let me know in the comments so I know what you guys like and don't like. Until next time, Slacker out.